Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wareham Fire District Annual Meeting of 2022. Having voted to go to a zero quorum in April of 2021, I declare that we have a quorum present, and we will now proceed with the business of the meeting. I hereby call the Wareham Fire District Annual District Meeting open. If you'd please stand, the flag's behind you so that we could recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to ask Chairman George Barrett to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming. Just a quick overview. I think most of you have been to the meetings recently and noticed they move kind of quickly. There's good explanations in the warrant. And if anybody has any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and we can try to give you more in-depth answers rather than keep you here any longer than we have to. Thanks.
Thank you, George. So, as clerk, I'm waiving the reading of the warrant and the posting and do hereby certify that the warrant has been duly posted. Article 1. George.
I move that the clerk cast one vote for Peter Balzerini to serve as moderator.
Second.
I have a second. There's a motion before the body and a second to elect Peter Balzerini as moderator for the Wareham Fire District Annual District Meeting. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Article 1 passes by a unanimous vote. Mr. Balzerini, please come forward. Raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear that you will faithfully and impartially perform all the duties imposed upon you as moderator according to the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to the annual meeting. It's really nice to be inside and have, we don't have to reach out of the windows of our car or blow the horn or do anything like that to vote. All your faces are uncovered for a change, which is really nice to see. I think we're all relieved that we're in the position we're in as far as that stuff goes. A few things before we get started with the warrant. Just some quick ground rules that I'm sure we're all familiar with. The meeting will be run by under the laws of the Commonwealth, the bylaws of the district, Robert's Rules of Order, tradition of our meetings, and rulings that would be made by the moderator. I'll ask for a voice vote on all the items, and if it's in question, we'll ask for a hand count, and if it seems close. Any articles that require a two-thirds vote, if they are not a two-thirds vote, if it's not a unanimous vote, we will ask for a hand count so they have that in the record. I will allow only one amendment at any time on any article. You can't amend an amendment, and it must be pertinent to the article that we're dealing with. It can't just be something that is, off the wall. And any reconsiderations can be held only if new information is presented and it's brought forth by someone who voted on the prevailing side. Please have your cell phones, silenced, and keep all discussions on topic, and of course, civil and appropriate. And we don't seem to have that problem in these meetings. People seem to be very civil and very appropriate. And please keep all comments relative to the topic that we're dealing with. And with that being said, we are ready to proceed. Article 2.
Point of order, Mr. Moderator.
Oh, yes, sir.
Andy Cunningham, the superintendent, is not a resident of Wareham. I'd like to have him up on the stage in case he has to answer any questions.
Yes, we've done that often to have people who may have to contribute. So I have a motion on the floor to allow Andy Cunningham to sit at the table so he can answer questions. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, say no. Okay, Andy, you can come on down.
We also have an engineer from Haley Ward here, Miles Killar. We may have to ask him a couple questions also, but he
All
can
right, if it becomes necessary to answer questions, we'll have him come forward and, to the microphone
you.
so you can do that. All right?
Yep.
Now, Article 2. Who's presenting? All right, there's a one article warrant on the special town meeting you find at the back of the book, and we discussed whether to put it at the beginning or the end. It doesn't really matter, but we decided now to do it at the beginning. So I'll take a motion to adjourn the regular meeting and open the special meeting.
So moved.
Okay, seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? It's unanimous. Okay, we'll move on now to the single article and the special, which I believe is at the very end of the packet that you have there.
Okay.
Okay?
I move the district vote to transfer from available funds known as water surplus a sum of $6,171.75 for payment of the invoices detailed in the warrant, which are prior year bills.
I hear a second? Okay, motion's been made and seconded. And just as a comment on this, this article is to pay bills from a previous fiscal year, and as a result, it requires a 9/10 vote in order to pass. It's so. All those. Is there any discussion, first of all, on the article? Seeing no hands, we will vote. All those in favor of Article 1 of the special town meeting is read, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No. It passes by unanimous vote. Now we'll reopen the regular meeting. We'll go back to Article 2 in the regular meeting. Oh, we have to adjourn that? Okay, I'm sorry. I have to entertain a motion to adjourn the special meeting first. Made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, now we can open up the regular meeting, or reopen it. Return to the regular meeting, Article 2.
I move that the district vote to accept the reports of the Water Commissioners, Board of Engineers, Prudential Committee, and all the other officers and committees, and accept the same as printed in the annual report of the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2021, and that any and all reports be accepted as submitted at this meeting.
Motion's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on Article 2? Seeing no hands, we shall vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. It's a unanimous vote. Article 3.
I move that the district vote to raise and appropriate a sum of money from available funds to fund the collective bargaining agreement between the Wareham Fire District and the Massachusetts Laborers Public Employees Local 1249.
Motion's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on Article 3? Seeing no ones, we'll vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. Unanimous vote. Article 4.
To see if the district will vote to approve the collective bargaining agreements between Wareham Fire District and the IAFF Local 2810 for a period of July 1, 2022 through June 30th, 2025.
Motion's been made. Seconded? You did, okay. Made and seconded. Any discussion on Article 4?
Mr. Moderator?
Yes.
Just a clarification, Article 3, 1249, the contract isn't completed yet, and Article 4 is for Local 2810, who has completed their renewal of the contract. They look similar, but
With that clarification, is there any discussion? I see no hands. I'll proceed to the vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. It's unanimous. Article 5.
I move that the district vote to transfer from available funds known as free cash the sum of $50,000 to fund a contractual liabilities account.
Motion's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on Article 5? Seeing no hands, I will call for a vote. All those in favor of Article 5, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. It's unanimous. Article 6.
I move that the district vote to transfer from stabilization the sum of $6,250 for the district's portion of a 5% match for a $250,000 grant to install fiber optic cable in conjunction with the town of Wareham, or to act on anything thereon or thereunto.
The motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? Explanation? This article is an article which requires transfer from the stabilization fund. It requires a 2/3 vote, so we will take the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. It's unanimous. Article 7.
I move that the district vote to transfer from available funds known as free cash a sum of $40,000 for the purpose of upgrading our municipal radio box system, including all costs incidental and related thereto.
Motion's been made and seconded. Do we have any discussion on Article 7? Seeing no one indicating they wish to discuss this, we'll take a vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. It is unanimous. Article 8.
I move that the district vote to transfer from available funds known as free cash the sum of $226,000. $226,000. Oh. I'll put my glasses on sideways, it might work better. Upgrading the dispatch center at 273 Main Street, Station 1, replacing communication equipment at our tower sites, and adding a backup dispatch site at Station 2 for emergencies, including all costs incidental and related thereto.
The motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on Article 8? Seeing no hands, we'll vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Passes by unanimous vote. Article 9.
I move that the district vote to transfer from available funds known as free cash the sum of $45,000 for the purpose of replacing and acquiring ballistic vest protection for firefighting staff, including all costs incidental and related thereto.
The motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion on Article 9? Seeing no hands, we'll vote. All those in favor of Article 9, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. It passes by unanimous vote. Article 10.
I move the district vote to transfer from available funds known as stabilization a sum of $11,000 for the 10% match required if the district is awarded the FY23 Assistance to Firefighters Grant, including all costs incidental and related thereto.
The motion's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on Article 10? Seeing no hands, I will just indicate that this is also an article that requires a 2/3 vote because it involves money from the stabilization. So we'll try to get there. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. It's unanimous. Article 11.
I move that the district vote to transfer from available funds known as free cash a sum of $75,000 and a sum of $35,000 from available funds known as water surplus to fund the district's other post-employment benefits liability.
Motion's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on Article 11? Seeing no one indicate they wish to discuss it, we will vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. It's unanimous. Article 12.
I move the district vote to transfer $72,000 from the two accounts itemized in the warrant for the purpose of purchasing a service technician's utility body pickup with a snowplow prep package and liftgate, including the payment and all costs incidental and related thereto.
The motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing no one indicating they wish to discuss this, we shall now vote. All those in favor of Article 12 as read, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Unanimous vote. Thank you. Article 13.
I move the district vote to transfer a sum of $85,000 from the four accounts listed in the warrant for the purchase of a service technician's pickup truck with a snowplow prep package and a 2/3 yard dump body, including the payment of all costs incidental and related thereto.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on Article 13? Seeing no one, I would like to call for a vote. All those in favor of Article 13, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. It's unanimous. Article 14.
I move the district vote to transfer a sum of $4,000 from the account listed in the warrant for the purpose of purchasing a software and equipment to approve the office phone system, including all costs incidental and related thereto.
The motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on Article 14? Seeing no one, will vote. All those in favor of Article 14, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. It's unanimous. Article 15.
I move the district vote transfer the sum of $45,615.76 from the four articles listed in the warrant back to water surplus.
The motion's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on Article 15? Seeing no one, will vote. All those in favor of Article 15, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. It's unanimous. Article 16.
I move the district vote to transfer from available funds known as water surplus the sum of $2.3 million for rehabilitation and painting of the Bourne Hill and West Wareham water storage standpipes, including all costs incidental and related thereto, or to act thereon or thereunto.
The motion's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on Article 16? Seeing no hands, I would like to call for a vote. All those in favor of Article 16, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. It's unanimous. Article 17.
Oh, that's George. Am I done? I do? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's, did you read
I
that?
move that the district vote to raise and appropriate $7,816,103 from taxation for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2022 for the following bottom line operating purposes: Prudential Committee, Mechanic, Fire Department, and Clerk Treasurer.
The motion's been made and seconded. Now, this is the budget article for the Water and Fire District. And the way we've done this in the past and the way we will do it now is that I will read the major headings, and I wish you to take a look through the headings And if you see any individual item that you wish to discuss individually, please say hold, and I will go through those items, point by point to see which ones exactly that you wish to ask a question about or make a comment about. If we don't get any, as an example, I will say operating expenses, and there is a list of items there. If there's anything in that you want to have to discussion on, when I say operating expenses, please say hold, and we'll go back and figure out which one it is that you wish to discuss. And I'll go through that for the budget, and we'll see if there's any of the items that you wish to have comment on. We will certainly allow you that opportunity. So let us take a minute to look at the budget to see if we're in tune with it, and we will proceed. The first heading is operating expenses. I'll take my glasses so I can read it here. That's the Prudential Committee budget, operating expenses. Clerk Treasurer, salaries and wages. Clerk Treasurer, operating expenses. Mechanics Division, salaries and wages. Mechanics Division, operating expenses. Mechanics Division, consumables. Fire Department, salaries and wages. Fire Department, operating expenses. Fire Department, consumables. Having no one express an interest to discuss any of the individual items via holds, we will now vote on the budget. All those in favor of the budget as presented, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Passes by a unanimous vote. Article 18.
I move the district vote to raise and appropriate for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2022, for the bottom line operating expenses purposes for the Water Department at a total sum of $5,748,758, to appropriate $4,796,203 from water revenue, to transfer $461,622 from betterment receipts received by April 11th, 2022, and to transfer from the Prudential Committee budget an amount of $490,993, representing the 11% fire capability charge.
The motion has been made and seconded. This is the budget similar to the Prudential and Water and Fire Department budget, the same procedure we'll use for this. I will indicate by asking for any holds on any of the individual sections, and we'll proceed as we did with the prior budget. So, given that, let's start with the Water Department, salaries and wages. Water Department, consumables. Water Department, purchases of services. Water Department, other charges and expenses. Water Department, insurance and benefits. With no holds requested, we can now vote on the budget as presented. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Passes by unanimous vote. That brings us to the conclusion of the regular meeting as well as the special we did prior to the regular. I will entertain a motion now to adjourn until Saturday, April 16th, 2022, for the election of officers of the fire districts, at the fire district headquarters located at 2550 Cranberry Highway in Wareham. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Thank you all very much for taking the time out of your evening to come and do the business of the district. Thank you.
Thank you.